Hi everyone, my name is Austin Smitherman, and I'm here to inform you about a father, a husband, a political figure, as well as a devout Christian. I'd like to read you a quote from Charlie Kirk. If you believe in something, you need to have the courage to fight for those ideas, not run away from or try and silence them. He posted this throughout all of his different social medias to encourage a whole generation, to encourage everyone who would have even just seen those. He founded Turning Point USA, had a rapid growing media presence, and created an influence in a whole generation and many more. Right out of high school, at the age of 18 in 2012, he founded the nonprofit organization Turning Point USA with the help of Bill Montgomery. Today, they have over 3,500 chapters in all across 50 states. This is courtesy of Charlie Kirk's show and Sky News. He also had a personal YouTube channel. In this channel, he would have the Charlie Kirk Show, where it was essentially a podcast, as well as he would show clips of his tours where he went to other campuses and had conversations with both people he agreed with and disagreed with. In this channel, he has 5.66 million followers, 1.9 thousand videos, and over 1 billion views. On his podcast that he's had many guests, friends, family, political figures, across the board. As of recently, he's had our current Vice President and current President of the United States, as well as a fellow activist, Candace Owens. You cannot talk about Charlie Kirk without discussing September 11th, 2025. As a part of his tour, he was at a Utah campus. He was discussing with a large crowd about different issues that affected them and himself. He talked to them, and in the same sentence where he was discussing gun violence, an issue that plagues many, he himself was a victim to that violence. He was shot and murdered that day. A few days later, they held the memorial. 400,000 people attended physically. Crowds gathered outside physically of the building, listening to the words, listening to the worship, even when they couldn't see. People, not only in the US, but also all other countries, were listening and watching it live. At this event, we had guest speakers, all in our government, our president, as well as his wife, Erica Kirk. She pledged to stand up for what he believed in, what he taught, and teach everything that he believed, to carry on that legacy. One of the things she said was, forgive him. I forgive him. We forgive him. Charlie forgives him. This was so his memory, through her, through his organization, would continue on. Courtesy of the New York Times. Charlie Kirk was a father, a husband, a social media presence, an activist, a speaker, a public speaker, and a devoted Christian. He chose not to run from challenges, not to run from arguments, not to run from ideas or beliefs that conflicted his. But he, through open dialogue on his campuses, on different places, chose to talk and open that conversation with everyone. He chose to send me. Send me, God. Send everyone for his purpose. He was a founder of Turning Point USA. He used media to promote Turning Point USA, to influence hundreds of thousands, millions, to make a difference. Thank you.